Ticker News, this is Ticker Today.
Hello, I'm Aaron Young. Top Republicans, including President Trump, have paid tribute at a memorial service for Charlie Kirk at Arizona's State Farm Stadium. The event follows Kirk's tragic shooting death, which has heightened political tensions across the United States. Attendees, many dressed in patriotic colours, gathered early to commemorate Kirk's contributions to the conservative movement. The memorial alternated between political and religious tributes, with speakers highlighting Kirk's legacy and urging attendees to continue his work. Security measures are heightened at the event amid expected protests, reflecting the charged atmosphere surrounding the memorial. Israel faces increasing security over its actions in Gaza as world leaders gather for the UN General Assembly this week. The United Nations has struggled to address the rising humanitarian crisis and territorial disputes affecting Palestinians. Critics point to a perception of bias against Israel, highlighted by the Israeli ambassador's past actions at the Assembly. President Trump was asked about Palestinian recognition aboard Air Force One.
Well, you could make the case that you're rewarding people, that you're rewarding Hamas if you do that, and I don't think they should be rewarded. So I'm not in that camp, to be honest. We'll let you know where we are, but I am not in that camp.
Meanwhile, the French President Emmanuel Macron says Israel's campaign against Hamas has failed.
At the beginning of this war, you had more or less 25,000 Hamas fighters. The Israeli army killed probably half of them, but Hamas managed to recruit the equivalent. You have as many fighters as at the very beginning, which is the best evidence of the fact, if we want to dismantle Hamas, the total war is not the answer.
Optus has admitted that it failed to escalate at least 5 customer service calls reporting issues with calling 000. CEO Stephen Rue confirmed that 3 additional calls were identified, in addition to 2 previously reported, revealing a significant systemic failure. Customers in South Australia, WA and the Northern Territory experienced difficulties connecting with emergency services. Rue noted that the company is implementing a new escalation process for such calls to prevent future incidents. An investigation is now underway to review the circumstances that led up to the outage. Start of the week, let's have a look at the markets. And after last week's Federal Reserve interest rate cut, investors' attention is shifting to a series of economic indicators due out this week. Tuesday will bring global purchasing managers' indices, with markets particularly focused on readings from Germany, the UK and the US. The results will give a snapshot of business activity and growth momentum across major economies. And in the US, durable goods orders will provide further gauge of economic strength, while the week concludes with the personal consumption index and its price measure.